I am Coach Chef Frank, and I am here with Big Ben, and we're getting ready to do some snacking and yakking. Let's go, baby. I'm here.
That's right, Coach Chef Frank, right? You said coach first, right?
Correct.
That's right. Okay. So that's right, Coach Chef Frank, because he is a coach first and foremost, but is a chef inside. Like Coach Chef Frank, a chef inside. See, the visual, you got to get the visual, then it makes sense. But anyway, this man right here reached out to me, gosh, a couple months back, dying to do the show. He tried to get me on social media. He reached out to Jason Lee Rose, who was a previous guest. He has come at me from all angles, and I said, "Hey, man." That's how I wrote him. I said, "Hey, give me a call." We was talking on the phone. I said, "I got you, man. What do we need to do?" He said, "I got these dogs, and I got all kinds of food, and I'm thinking about." Well, here we are. We have made it to it. Now, I will say, normally it's made in Charleston. The dogs he's bringing today are actually from a company out of North Carolina, but the creator, the creative force behind these dogs and what's going to be happening with them is my man here, Dirt Road Grub. And that is a South Carolina enterprise right there.
Yes,
and whereabouts
sir.
exactly?
So, Dirt Road Grub, it is an extension of my hometown, which is Cross, South Carolina, in which we call it the big city of Cross, South Carolina.
Big city.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Cross, South Carolina, baby. We made it. We in the building, snacking and yakking.
There you go. So, the dogs, let's shout out to the company who you are partnering with.
Correct.
Now before that though, you're a griller. You're doing on your YouTube, not your YouTube, on your Facebook.
Correct.
You're doing brisket. I see brisket, I see chicken, I see all kinds of stuff. You're coming up with all this stuff, and you're always teasing your followers, you're always teasing your people. Oh man, I don't know about this one. They're like, "I need a plate. Come here." It's the best. So what was your expertise before you started this new side venture that we're going to show off today?
So, actually, man, I actually spent about 6 years working for the South Carolina Department of Juvenile Justice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was a juvenile probation officer for about 6 years, and then I actually ran a Scare Straight program, prevention program at the juvenile prison in
Gotcha.
Columbia as well before I started on this journey, man.
So in addition to coaching, prior to or after?
That was prior to
Prior to.
prior to me getting into coaching. So.
So in essence, you went from where it could go to how to head it off before it goes. You went backwards in the journey, trying to make a difference in these kids' lives before they wound up at the place where you once were. You want to. Gotcha. I like
Correct.
that. I like that a
Correct.
lot.
Correct.
So has it been rewarding? I mean, definitely a coach in a lot of situations, I would imagine, has to kind of be that positive male role model in a kid's life, because we have a lot of single moms in these parts. We have a lot of single moms everywhere, and it still's a family. But every now and again, man, a boy just needs a guy to just tell him straight up how it is, all that stuff. So is that what you offer as a coach, in addition to
Well, yes.
drop burpees and run and
Well, that's funny that you brought that up, man, because working on the juvenile side, I think that is more reactive than it is proactive. It's more
There you go.
reactive, and
Yeah.
so actually, as in my role as a probation officer, as a juvenile probation officer, I spent a lot of time in the school system. I would get invited to come. I had clients, all over, the Charleston area or whatever. I had clients, and I have a lot of principals, counselors reach out about me actually coming to the schools, and that's kind of where uh, I began to start taking a look at education, because I was
Gotcha.
like, yeah, it's more reactive when you've already made it to the juvenile system. And so getting an opportunity, and really what happened was I actually taught elementary school for like 1 year. I did. Found
That's
out,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Shout out to all my elementary school teachers. Shout out to all my teachers out there, educators out there. You guys have a heck of a job. So guys, teachers are superheroes, man. And so fast forwarding, going into that, I was like, you know what? I said the education system might be the route that I need to go to try to prevent these young people from ending up in the juvenile system.
Fantastic.
With my background as being a former student athlete myself,
What
um,
position?
I actually played wide receiver, man. And
Nice. You were
yes,
just talking about when we couldn't get these
gloves
gloves
on.
on our paws. You
I'm
said,
telling you,
got these wide receiver
I got wide
hands.
receiver hands, man. Yeah, but I actually played wide receiver in college. Had a extraordinary journey being a college athlete, and that a combination of all of those things is what kind of pushed me forward
Gotcha.
to education, and got into coaching. Taught, like I said, taught elementary school for a year, and in the last like 3 or 4 years, I've actually been substitute teaching.
Okay.
And so that's actually given me an opportunity to really see what teachers go through on a day-to-day basis, man.
Now, what grade level?
Uh, I've been working more so middle school,
Got you.
and
Got
which
you.
that's and middle school is an interesting dynamic, man. That to me, and I think a lot of other people out there might think middle school is kind of where you can catch them. Where
Gotcha.
kids are actually just about to make where they're going to go left or right. And
Right.
so you still kind of have that gap right there where
The
you can
fork in
actually
the road.
yes, 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 man. And I want to be encouraging, man. If you got some free time on your hands and you're able, please go out and be a substitute teacher, man. Like I honestly, if you can, go substitute. Like our teachers, they really need our support, from a community standpoint. They really need our support. And so if you have some free time, please find a school in your area or around your area and go substitute teach, man. We need you guys. The teachers need you guys.
So now you're a coach.
Correct.
I would assume you coach football with
Correct.
the football background and the wide receiver can't fit a nitrile glove on hands. Um, so then do you teach or do you coach middle school football?
I've actually, yes, that's where I actually got my start into
Okay.
coaching.
Okay.
I was, I had actually,
Because it'd be wild if it was the spread. You were like, I taught in elementary school. Now I'm substituting for middle, and then I coach college. Like
yeah,
there's some kind of weird spread, but at least it's all relatively in the
nah,
same.
yeah. So middle school ball is where I got my start. And it was actually, actually right after COVID, I moved back up to Kentucky. I was actually in the Kentucky area where I got
Gotcha.
my start, man. And I got to shout out Kentucky, shout out Lexington, Kentucky, Georgetown, Kentucky. I graduated from Georgetown College. Go Tigers! But yeah, so I got in. I went back there, and actually that's where all of my cooking skills kind of got honed
Gotcha.
at too,
Gotcha.
was in that area. Quick short story, but
Absolutely.
when I graduated, after I graduated college, I actually started working in my college cafeteria. And at that time, um, our cafe was ran by the food company Sodexo. And for the
I know
most people who
Sodexo.
don't know about
Yeah. Yeah.
Sodexo is actually one of the largest food companies in the world, man. They have the account for Disney. They also have the account for Paris Island here in
Oh,
the Low
gotcha.
Country. Great, great company. I looked at it as kind of a paid internship. That's kind of how I looked at it,
Right.
man.
Right.
I was able to work in that environment, and around a lot of great chefs, sous chefs, cooks, all of that good stuff. But that's actually where the cooking journey really started to really peak, was in there, and then that's where the coaching journey started as well. So shout out Georgetown College, my alma mater, and shout out Georgetown itself, Scott County. That's like my second home, man. So I got a lot of people there. Shout out to everybody that's in the Boston community. Those guys really took me in that community, man, and I will always have love for Georgetown, Kentucky, man. So,
Fantastic.
yes.
Been to Kentucky one time, Louisville. I auditioned for AGT
Ah,
doing stand up.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
made
yeah.
it to the casting director, made it to the producers round twice, and then I just gave up. I was like, I'm okay. I was just gonna do my
Man,
own thing. But it was fun. It was fun experience. I enjoyed it. But yeah, man, that's where I kind of really honed in my love of bourbon, man. I just whew,
yeah. I
loved it.
actually, yeah, man. We were
So
actually
you were food, I was alcohol. You know, like we're
But nah, man, you hit it on the head because that whole area that's the Bourbon Trail is what they call
Mhm.
it. So I actually, even in my in my food world, I actually got an opportunity to cater a lot of events at some of those distilleries there, man.
Gotcha.
Buffalo Trace being
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
Very beautiful place, very beautiful area, man. If you haven't been to Kentucky, actually, if you get a chance, man, that's a very beautiful area to visit, man. So I really enjoyed that. So bourbon is actually my favorite thing,
Mm.
especially in the wintertime.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bourbon connoisseur, so I can appreciate that.
So this smell is killing me right now. So explain to me what the dog is. Like I was researching the company online. This is not ain't your average all beef. This ain't your average mystery meat of pork, chicken, beef, SK, shout out Baltimore. SK, Oriole bird still on the packaging for 50 years, hot dog. This, you can already tell in the casing's got something extra going on. So what kind of dog is this?
So that is actually a beef brisket hot dog. Yeah, that's what I that's what I said. That's what I said, man. A good friend of mine, man, he actually sent that to me on Facebook. It was they were and I'm trying to remember what it was going on, but they were running a special over at Harris Teeter. And he was like, bro, he's like, we got to check these out. And so I went over there. I went to Harris Teeter and grabbed some of them, man. And we grilled them up. And all I can tell you is, man, no matter what type of bun you put it on, no matter what you put to it, the dog is the star of the show, man. So that's
Fantastic.
what, caught my attention.
And the name, we got to drop the name,
Yes.
of course. I mean, if you kind of snuck, you can find it on the set. But it is a company out of,
Charlotte.
so the dog company is out of Charlotte. They are called
Gleezy. Yes, sir,
Gleezy,
the Gleezy dog.
which is wild because I always thought Glizzy was just the weirdest thing people started calling hot dogs. But Gleezy don't bother me as much, man. I don't know. Like, I guess I just like that. Take it Gleezy, like, hey, Gleezy does it.
Yes,
Like I just
sir.
like I think maybe I'm a sucker for a good ad campaign. But yes, so we got these set up. We got 3 of them.
Yes.
So you can have one, I can have one, and my lovely producer wife, Carrie.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can't leave her out. We go to Costco and she is forever grabbing that dog. That dog they got for $1.50 with the drink. She loves it. So
Right.
when I was a kid, the quarter-pound Big Bites at 7-Eleven when she moved up to Baltimore, we had true 7-Elevens. Down here, they're just converted Sunoco Marts.
Correct.
But back home, true 7-Elevens. And the quarter-pound Big Bites, she was a huge fan of them. And I just never seen anybody like hot dogs that much. But I was not going to sit here and eat this with her giving me damn daggers and death glares and stuff. So wanted to hand those to you
Yes, sir.
because you brought a flat top
Yes,
because
sir.
we're going to go ahead and heat these bad boys up. Now, I was pulling the toppings, all that stuff. I was helping you unload your car. I was like, oh my God, it smells like summer grilling season, which this is perfect because this episode, though we recorded in advance, it is the official start of the grilling season.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and celebrate
Yeah,
that
man.
with some dogs.
Yeah. Like I said, this is actually a very great opportunity, man. For my brand and
Wow.
everything that I have going on to be connected to this company, man. And uh, with me, being around food, I'm definitely a connoisseur. And so when I had these dogs, man, it blew me away. I've had some people, just a couple of close people around me that have tried the dogs, and everybody it really enjoys it. They talk about the flavor; it's packing a lot of flavor. But a beef brisket hot dog, man,
I
uh,
mean, phew.
yeah,
I like I said, I already got a little teary. I can't guarantee I won't again. But yeah, so if you want to slap those up, then
yeah,
you got
man.
me,
We're gonna
you
we're
got
gonna.
me a side thing where I get to be the bun man. I get
Yes,
to oh yeah.
yeah. We're gonna actually make one
Look at
up.
this. This is crazy.
Yeah,
This is like when they bring
we're
the
gonna.
chef and the cooking on to like the news where they have that little side thing where everybody starts cooking. Feel like I got that going on, man.
Did I have any
The tongs,
tongs over there?
the tongs. Uh, yeah, the tongs are in the other room in the back. Oh, are they down there in the
Are they
back?
done it? Oh yeah, I got
There
yes.
we go.
Cool. Yes, sir. So we're actually going to make one uh definitely we're gonna do this the Gleezy way,
The
is
Gleezy
what they
way.
call it. The
Now we can do
Gleezy
this
way.
the hard way or the
The
Gleezy
Gleezy
way.
way.
Oh,
Yes,
see, look,
sir.
Gleezy, reach out to me. I'll write you shit. I'll write your ads.
Yes, man. And they, these, like I said, they're going around. I think they're kind of like doing like a golf tour thing right now. So they're hitting
Okay.
a lot of golf tournaments. They're very busy, man.
They need
And
to find themselves down here. This
y-
is a golfing town, man.
yes, sir. I can't wait to get them guys down. I can't wait to get it on here. Bryce, come check us out, man. And I want to take this time. I want to shout them out, man. Shout out to CEO Bryce and his marketing team, Miss Shannon. I want to thank you guys, for this opportunity to be involved with the company, man. And hopefully this thing takes off the way that we're looking for it to take off. So thank you guys for this opportunity. I want to really just say that. So
Like that.
yes, sir.
Oh, believe you me, man. They're going to get some social media clips out of this. I'm going to send them directly to them, tag them in them.
Best the studio has ever smelled.
This studio smells so good right now. You were exactly right. I mean, honestly, it always kind of smells like the lingering of like some old Cheetos or something. No, I'm just teasing. It's always just like, it smells like kind of mostly the drinks and snacks of the past, but whew, this is great. Nobody's ever done this before. I'm hoping my realtor, the guy I lease this place from, is like, "What do you think you're doing? Don't watch this one." But
So,
yeah, all
man,
right.
while this is cooking, man, I kind of did a little research myself, man. You did the comedy thing, man. Can we
do.
talk about that a little bit though? Like,
Um,
what's up with that? I want to know a little bit about that.
I started at an open mic night August 17th of 2000, which would have been my late brother's 12th birthday. Figured I had an angel on my shoulder. Always wanted to do it. Gave it a shot. Uh, ate complete shit. Just had funny stuff, but didn't didn't a lot for crowd laughter. Just kind of went through it like it was a monologue or something, like it was a speech. And then once I got that kind of out of my system, a couple of the comics there were like, "Hey, the next time you could probably just get away with doing 2 minutes because the amount of laughter you're gonna get." And so I was like, "Oh." So like I started an open mic night with like 2 full sets because I just broke the one I had into two.
Right.
And everybody was like, "Wow." And I'm a sucker for the stage. I've been in school plays since kindergarten. And it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. And I did it for a very long time. When I moved down here, kind of took a break from it. I was a family man, got a career started in EMS,
Sure.
became an EMT, then later a paramedic. And then here recently, I don't know, my son went off to college, and I was kind of like, well, he was the one who didn't want me like kind of going out of town and stuff. He was the one who was like, who missed me. This
Right.
one in the other room, she's
Right.
like, get the hell out of here. I want to sleep in your bed. That's all she cares about. When I'm away, she gets to sleep on my side of the bed. But yeah, she cut to 2 years ago. I said, hey, Dad's thinking about getting back into the comedy thing, and it might take him away. He might have opportunities to kind of go out on the road. He might be, and all that stuff. And are you okay with that? And she goes, yeah, you're following your dreams. I mean, that right there, it's like, okay, so now I'm kind of like twofold. It's like I want to do it for me, but also I kind of want to show her because she's a little dreamer like I was. She's a
Right.
little performer and natural ham like I was. So it's like, okay, I see it. And she's also the kind of kid like I was where she wanted to be something different every week. Like she was like, I think I might be a chef. And then tomorrow she's like, that astronaut thing looks pretty cool. Like she just always wants to do something new, which is really cool. But I'm so happy to be back doing it. And this whole show and everything, this has been nothing I dreamed of. I just wanted to put all my talents into one big basket, and I wanted to interview people because I love meeting new people and I love seeing everybody follow their own dreams and stuff. Even when I wasn't doing it, God, if you told me about something you were doing, my wife would be pulling me away by the wrist. She's like, "All right, honey, we really got to go. Our ice cream is melting." And I would just be talking to them. I'm like, "So then what'd you do? Like, what would you do after that?" Like, I really am interested in my fellow men and women. And yeah, so that's how it all came about.
Well, nah, man, I really can appreciate that, man, because even in my role as a coach, I like to start talking to my players about, not always just putting everything, into one basket because,
Right.
I am a living example of that right now. Like a lot of the things that I'm doing now are things that I always wanted to do outside of football. But because football, being a full-time student athlete, it takes up so much of your time.
Right.
I never had an opportunity to really pursue those things. And so, I do like to talk to my players about, like, start putting interest into whatever it is and never stop dreaming, man. You know what I mean? And because I've done a lot, along this journey. But this has been, it's been an amazing journey. And and not many folks know this about me personally, but my passion outside of, being a football player, like I always my passion was TV and film.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean? And so, when we start talking about like, comedy and comedians, like I was a guy that, watching Eddie Murphy probably when I wasn't supposed to be watching Eddie
We
Murphy.
all were watching Eddie Murphy when
So,
we weren't supposed to. I'm older than you are, so I
so
was I was when it was hot, when it was new, and I
yeah,
was getting my ass in trouble probably a lot. Um,
so,
Quoting stuff. Come on, man.
come
I
on, man.
mean, I've never been able to think about McDonald's or an ice cream cone, you know? Oh, don't even get me started. I got some ice cream. Like it just
Yeah,
so great. And the
yeah.
McDonald's. Ooh, where'd you get that nasty ketchup steak green pepper burger from? My
Uh,
mommy made it. Like, I'll make you a burger better than McDonald's. Better than McDonald's? Oh, come on, man.
yeah,
He shaped so much of part of my sense of humor, but also he told a great story. I'm a sucker for the storytelling comics, you
correct.
know.
Yeah.
But as far as you say for film and TV and stuff like that, so would you see yourself like doing more of a filmmaker, or did you see yourself?
Well, initially it was I wanted to be my goal was to go to the NFL and be an actor. That was my goal. And so,
Got you.
yeah, that's what it was. And
Yeah, man, taking the Bosworth Stone Cold route. I
that,
chose Brian
that
Bosworth. I chose the worst actor to ever cross over from NFL to. You want to do more of the Howie Long thing, maybe?
well,
No, I'm just
Jim
teasing. I'm just
Brown, Jim
teasing.
Brown was yeah,
Jim Brown was the
yes,
shit.
he was the guy.
Jim Brown and Mars Attacks was freaking hilarious.
Yeah. So I was thinking, hey, that was the goal. But then, when life happens, because life be lifing,
Right.
and then, as time went on, I think I started taking more of a look behind the scenes, like
Yeah.
what the writers see, what the directors see, what the producers see. And so that's what also I started, in this climate, I started studying the podcast lane because it seems like a lot of people are kind of, taking
Yep.
a stab at the podcast lane.
Yeah, it
To
became a second income for performers who couldn't perform during the pandemic.
right.
But now I think people are seeking out. People don't want to know how celebrities are doing. I think they want to meet regular people. They want to
Mm,
meet, they want to hear interesting stories from people that they might know or they know somebody like. We
you know
were
what?
really dialed into like celebrities, how the other half lives, but that's kind of really fading now, I think.
Yeah, and that's actually a great point because I do, study a lot of podcasts that are out there, and it is kind of getting repetitive. Like a lot of the big names that you hear out here,
Hmm.
they're kind of recycling the same guests. And
Yep.
for me, yes, as a viewer, that's kind of mundane. I think the celebrities, don't get me wrong, I think everybody might want to know a little something about a celebrity,
Sure.
but at the same time, like the way the world's going, people want to know about regular everyday people.
Why not?
Yes,
Right.
and what they got going.
Also,
Yes,
also about a topic that they may never even like thought of, you know, like just,
absolutely.
I mean, some of the weirdest stuff, man. Like I listened to a podcast one time about the history of the drinking water fountain, you know, and I'm like, why am I listening to this 20-minute podcast on this? But I was fascinated. Why it's an arch design, because it dropped bacteria off on the arch and all kinds of stuff, man. I'm like, man, I'm really invested in this stupid thing, and I don't know why. Do you toast these down on the flat top, or you just go straight?
No, we going Gleezy way, man. These are steamed.
Yeah, steamed.
Yeah, these are steamed.
Yeah,
So, but
they're still soft.
they're still
Ooh, they're
soft.
still nice. So these are Martin's potato rolls.
Yes, Martin's potato rolls. This is the Gleezy way. This is how they do it. But we're gonna so I have the toppings here to go in there.
Okay.
But do you think they need a little steam?
Um. Yeah. A little.
Just a little something.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little. Maybe we'll try it out just because we got time.
You
We got a
got it.
little bit of
You
time
got
here.
it.
We'll give it a little something there just to do it there real quick.
So I guess like I'm the first one to get to try it since one, I'm on camera. I'm the star, the talent. You've already had it before.
Yes.
I guess the second one would be you. And then we'll cheers my next bite with my man here. All right. So the Gleezy way. So they do the steamed potato bun.
Correct.
They do the dog. And then what toppings do they put on it?
So you have the white onions, and then you have cheddar cheese,
Okay.
along with their sauce here.
Okay.
This Gleezy sauce. This is a Carolina. They call it a Carolina dog sauce.
Okay.
More of like a mustard base, kind of a tangy,
Got you.
flavor on it.
Now we peeped that. We found out the missus, she's allergic to red wine.
Correct.
She found that out during communion. 'Cause she the devil. So no, she can't have the red wine, so she's not gonna be able to do it straight up the Gleezy way, and
All
that's
right.
fine.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
what would you like to do instead?
I'll just eat it with the hot dog and the onion.
On the onions and
then
the cheese?
And
Okay.
I do have ketchup and mustard over here if you want any of that. So
Mustard.
A little bit of mustard.
Okay.
Mustard and onions is pretty much the classic for a lot of people. That's like the Chicago dog style, right? Mustard and onions.
So what are we doing, ladies first?
You know
Oh,
what?
we doing-
Since she's not doing the Gleezy way,
Let's.
let's let ladies go first.
All right, ladies first.
I just
All
didn't want her to try something that I didn't get to try.
Man, that toast is
That toasted all right.
That toast is all right. All right.
All right.
All right, Gleezy.
So
All right, here we go. So we got
dropping the dough.
dog in there. We got you. Let's do it like this. Got you a little bit. We got you some shredded cheese there.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Shredded cheese.
I swear to God, I'm messed up.
And we got the white onions
I'm
there.
so looking forward to this.
Give her a bun with a parchment. Give her a parchment
Oh,
paper in there. Yeah. I got.
It's fine.
Fine.
Just grab that.
Oh, I guess I was gonna give you a tray, but a
Yeah. Put one in. Yeah.
You got the
in the
trays
tray.
in the other room, honey bunny?
So this is for the missus because she can't have red wine. So we're gonna
Right.
give her some regular mustard. That's cool. Always got to improvise. There's gonna be somebody. But you remember when I called you the other day, I
Lazy.
asked you,
Does anybody have any food allergies?
any food allergies?
But I didn't
Yes.
think she'd be eating. I didn't.
Mm.
But I was wrong. Cause what Carrie wants, Carrie gets. No, I'm just joking. Oh, look at this.
And that
Look.
is the Gleezy with
Look at this. And look, it says it right here on the side too. Gleezy.
Gleezy.
Double smoked beef brisket hot dogs.
Yes, sir.
All right,
We in here.
I'm not gonna look at her. I'm not gonna look at her.
Yeah, let's.
I don't want to be jealous because you can
Let's
tell
go,
it on
baby.
camera too. You could see me just like, just like looking over, like, because this is the first thing I've eaten aside from my last guest who I had on. We ate junk. We ate Lil Debbie, and then when I came home from work this morning, I had like the Jimmy Dean microwavable like egg white English muffin turkey sausage thing.
Mhm.
So this is like the first thing I've had. Oh no, I had a couple of breadsticks. Double shooting days. My family gets to have pizza,
Okay.
and I'm like, all right, you
like
get a pizza because you're gonna be camped here with me all day. And so this is like, I guess, the first kind of real food. Oh shit! Don't even look at me. My first. My first real food of the day, which I'm so stoked about.
Man, dude, I like I said, man, these dogs, to me, man, the flavor, like it doesn't matter how you dress it, and I mean, you can do all the time. That's what makes it so good. Like I said, the dog is the star of the show, man. Like you still get that flavor, however way you do it. And I've done it a few different ways. I tried steaming them. I've smoked them. I've even triple smoked them on the grill.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and they come out amazing, man. And so, I'm really interested to see how this goes. And here, and I want to highlight this because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in Charleston.
Mhm.
So this right here is actually a seafood coleslaw.
What?
Yes,
It's got
and-
the little shrimps in it.
yes, shrimp, crab meat in there.
Oh, my
all
God.
that good stuff is
Oh
in
my
here.
God.
And so I'm interested to see how we can bring this around into the Charleston area because we're seafood
Well, yeah.
capital of the world.
I'm a crab man.
Yeah, and I know by the time this episode comes out, right now I'm also on the hunt to name these dogs. And so my idea with that is I would like to name the dogs after some influential people in the Low Country area, starting
Yeah,
off,
dig it.
some people in my hometown in the Berkeley County area, Cross area. And then I also want because I have an interesting story with that because my grandmother was from Cross, but
Okay.
my grandfather was from downtown Charleston. And
Oh,
so,
okay.
I had the best of both worlds growing up, being in between the country and the city. And, my grandfather,
City.
yes, hey, you can't tell it. Hey,
City.
hey. So, growing up, I spent a lot of time downtown in North Charleston, visiting family, my
Right.
aunts, uncles, cousins, or whatever. And so I really want to I really want to get an opportunity. I really want to get an opportunity to name these dogs after some influential people in the area, man. And so
That sounds cool.
like I said, hopefully by the time this comes out, we'll be on a grind of that.
Ooh, I got the good toasting.
Woo!
Got a little
Yes,
hard toast.
sir.
I ain't mad.
Yes, sir. Yes, there you go. There you go. And that's key. I'm glad you said that.
Right, then you're gonna
The-
soak it up if
yes.
it's got the hard
The bun.
toast.
And me and my dad, man, shout out to my dad, man, because me and my dad, we talk. He's a big food connoisseur, and that was one of the things that he said. He was like, dude, he said, you know what makes a good hot dog? He was like, your bun, and he was preferably more, saying that a nice bun, a warm bun, or a nice toasted bun is what's gonna help that dog. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so, but we're gonna make sure my boy Big Ben gets one of these the Gleezy way. We're doing that with the raw onions there. And then we're going to top Big Ben with
Oh yeah.
the Gleezy sauce.
Yeah, see,
here.
I didn't grow up Lutheran or Catholic, so I don't even know. No, I'm just joking.
So Big
I
Ben,
don't know nothing about the red wine.
Big Ben is definitely going to get the Gleezy sauce. So we
Yeah.
got it going here.
I don't have any food allergies, but I'm so afraid I'm going to discover something through this show, and it's going to be a weird episode.
One more. So am I partaking with you or?
100%.
Oh, well, let me.
You get yourself some, and then we'll cheers this dog.
All right, bet. Let's do this. Give it a little toast.
That toast going
Yes,
on.
I got a toast going on, and we gonna make me.
You're not gonna be able to stand this hot dog.
Uh-oh, she's talking it up.
All right.
I told you I'm going
All
to hear
right.
about it.
So we're gonna make me one the Gleezy way, baby. Let's go.
I got to say it. Okay, so we had some microphone issues while he was just getting a little going on. And my microphone cut out. We had to swap my mic real quick. I accidentally hit this table. This thing fell off. I kid you not. It flipped one full time and landed on the bottom. I don't even have an onion on the floor. I don't know how this happened, but wow. And I think I got to include it in the behind the scenes of it. All right. Are they both on? Ah! Look at that. How the hell did that happen?
That's
Not a
miracle.
fucking...
That's that miracle from Pulp
yeah,
Fiction, right?
Come
there.
on, man. We in the game, baby. That's how you
That's
do it.
insane. That was insane. It flipped in exactly... Man.
Same spot, bro. This is
Meant
bro.
to
We
be.
supposed to be doing this.
Meant to be.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I am back online because but I mean I probably cussed a ton, but I thought for sure I had ruined this, man, ruined this whole, and look, it was meant to be.
Yes,
It was meant to be, and I felt I needed to say that because I was meant to have this. My friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Gleezy way. Here we go.
You know, you know that little kid who throws his glasses and shit on TikTok. I swear to God, I'm about to start throwing shit. Oh my God, that is so good. You want some napkins, bud?
Bro, please. Thank you, sir.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I gotta dive in because I haven't had anything all day. But
Tony, that little crisp on the bone ain't bad, man.
mm.
There's something to it. Ah,
Pretty good flavor.
the dog is incredible. The
Yes.
dog is incredible. Now, I will say, Gleezy partnered up with High Wire Brewing,
Correct.
and that's in Asheville.
Correct.
And they came up with a beer for these, a partnership or something that goes with dogs. It's a lager. It's an everyday lager, and it is called
Attaboy.
Attaboy. Got a dog on the label with holding a hot dog in its mouth.
Yeah, it's actually
canine with a hot dog.
reminiscent of the CEO's dog.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes, and that was the inspiration behind the Attaboy.
Now they're supposed to be in Harris Teeter's. We hunted all the ones in town. Could not find them at any of them, and that's okay.
Right.
Hopefully soon they'll be showing up around the Charleston area. Maybe by the time this comes out, perfect in
Right.
time for summer. But still went with a lager.
Yes.
And kind of went with one from where I kind of live, the Pottsville, PA, Yingling. But, I mean, this stuff is so everywhere in Maryland. They have like dollar Yingling draft nights and all that stuff. And we used to get messed up on this stuff.
And I'm definitely going to partake because I am a Yingling fan. For
Fantastic.
sure. For sure.
Man,
Beer and a hot dog?
beer and a hot dog.
Wow. Yeah.
Because we were talking about that before we even got to the Gleezy, to the
Yes.
Attaboy. Now I drop an onion on the floor. Before we even got to the Attaboy idea, you were like, what was a local beer we could do? And we were thinking about it. And then when you said that one, I was like, let's not mix it up. Let's not do a local beer with this. Let's just respect the beer that exists that we just can't get to.
Yeah, and when like you said, I definitely went to the Harris Teeter location to look for it, and I had an opportunity because I almost hit you back and asked you, have you ever had? Because I saw a local beer called Puff Mud or something like that. Yeah, and I was
Puff Mud Porter.
Yeah, something, and I was like, hey, maybe next time Puff Mud, maybe next time, maybe on the next one we'll get you. Yes, but
As long as it doesn't smell like it.
right.
Pluff Mud is that undeniable Charleston smell when it's low tide.
Mm.
And that mud out there in the marsh just overtakes the Charleston air. Ooh.
It does.
And also, if you step in it, it'll grab your leg, and that's it. You are now one with the marsh. You live there. They will write folk songs about you that they will sing in downtown establishments talking about the Pluff Mud man or woman. But men are stupid enough to do it. So, Pluff Mud man. This is so...
It is, and bro, I beat you, and I'm sorry.
Oh, you finished it?
Yes,
Oh,
and it's good too.
old Ben talking his ass off, trying to be a host.
Hey, but I have
That sauce is all right, man.
I think it complements the white onions fairly well. I've had and a few people in my inner circle that have tried it. A lot of people, they really did enjoy the sauce. They really did enjoy, the dog being fried, because that was kind of a conversation too we talked about, because traditional hot dog is normally steamed.
Mm-hmm.
So frying it up a little bit, it actually does good. And then I think that toasting the bun definitely helps out too as well.
What was I looking for?
Another hot dog.
Oh, the ingredients on that sauce. That's what I wanted to check out. I was reaching back here for something. I was like, I already got a beer. So, hot sauce. It's not hot,
Mm-hmm.
but hot sauce. I got a theory about hot sauce. A good hot sauce, when you're adding it to something as an ingredient,
Mm-hmm.
should be enough heat that makes your mouth water,
Right.
and you just keep going back because your mouth is watering.
Correct.
Not your mouth is on fire and your tongue is numb and now you're tasting the rest of the ingredients. That just little thing that keeps you coming back, that little, I think it's the way to do it. And this is doing it. It's doing it all day. It is the number one ingredient, but I'm telling you, this is not hot. It's just perfect. It's tangy. It's nice. Yeah, molasses. Okay, so as we get into the hot sauce, got molasses in it, and then the yellow mustard, the red wine vinegar. Okay, so there's sweet balances. It's got honey. The sweet's what's balancing out the heat. That hot honey or that sweet heat.
No, and I agree. That's good that you even can break it down like that, because in the food world, especially, a lot of people, it's kind of cultural, but some people like heat, some people like spice. But, like you said, it shouldn't be. I don't think the spice should be to like where I gotta run and go grab something to drink right now,
Right.
and I don't get the chance to enjoy, everything else. So I agree with you on
You should be able to finish the dish.
Yes, absolutely.
You
I
know?
agree 100%.
Now, wings are just, they're synonymous. They're a fun thing.
Yeah.
You got to do a wing, and hot is hot. That's what the ranch is there for. That's what the blue cheese is there for. But lemon pepper, not hot, but good.
So am I talking to a comedian slash chef? I mean,
No.
what do we got going on?
All right, I got a buddy. I got a
hear you.
buddy. We do wings.
I hear you.
And he does lemon pepper, and he said, lemon pepper is black people's pumpkin spice. Now he is black. Now, this ain't a white guy talking out of class.
No.
He's black, and he said that's what white people got pumpkin spice, and black people got lemon pepper.
Well, you know what? I'm probably, I don't know, bro. I'm a different type of black guy, man, because I don't like lemon pepper. I
Really?
think it's ridiculously salty.
You gotta hand the card.
Do I need to give you the card? I gotta give it up. I'm just saying, man. Like, to me, a lemon pepper is not like, that's not personally what I'm gonna go after.
Right,
I'm not going after lemon pepper. I like sweet chili better than
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili is a good,
Yeah.
lemon. And I mean, and of course, food is subjective. It really is.
It is.
To your taste buds in that space. But I'm not a lemon pepper guy.
I can dig. I like a medium buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really go for the mild. It seems like a lot of sauce for very little payoff. I like a medium. But I'd say my favorite, I like dry rubs too, man. I like the dry
Yeah.
rub wings. I like a garlic parmesan wing. I'm a sucker for garlic parmesan. But I think I'm traditional in the medium. We did the hot sauces from Hot Ones, my son and I. We did the whole 10 levels. It wasn't bad. My favorite one was one that had like was it shiitake mushroom, or there was something. It was very good. Very good.
You sound very reminiscent of a lot of these food reviewers that are all over social media right now, man. Have you had a chance to take a look at any of that, man? Any of it?
In my previous one of my previous iterations of this show,
Mhm.
I was kind of doing reviews, or I was doing wacky food combinations and stuff like that. And I still am contemplating getting back to it for the social media aspect, not the
Right.
show itself.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of guests have come on here and have been very impressed with like my palate, or what I understand, or what I taste in things. I'm pretty good at guessing ingredients, but not always.
Right.
But yeah, they seem to be like, man, you kind of understand what we're trying to do here. You understand the flavors, and I guess things. Part of it luck, but part of it I recognize maybe something I've had before, and I pay attention to what I'm eating. I'm not a real mindless eater, except for like junk food, like Doritos or something like that.
Well, I mean, hearing you talk, like, you can definitely tell you have an understanding of, food and kind of what pairs with what or whatever. But I think that's kind of something that I've been, as I've been studying the whole food reviewer lane, there's a big question there, like, are these food reviewers? You got guys like Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You got guys like Raymond versus Charles, who's from this area, like from from our area or whatever. And it's some other guys that are out there, but kind of a big debate in that is that, does their opinion really matter?
Yeah, what makes you the authority on anything?
Right. If you can't cook, or
right,
if you've not been into food.
Now we did our time in F&B. I was never the cook side, I was the server side.
Okay.
And I same with my wife. But well, you were cooking crystals, which
No,
little steam.
I started off at McDonald's.
Little steamed baby burgers.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's my passed down from my dad. And my dad, I didn't really live with him. I just knew he liked to cook. But I can cook. It's very weird. I set out to cook, and everything I do always turns out. I mean, I've made everything from homemade hummus to, it's like I dream it and I do it. And she loves when I cook. She thinks her food is terrible, but I think she just tries to get out of doing it. Because I always think her food is good, but then she gets mad because if we make the same thing, she's always like, "What did you do? What did you do to this? Because it don't taste like how I do. What did you do?" And I always have something that I'm trying out, or something in the background. And yeah, she.
That's cool, man. Because I hear because for me, I think that being from where I'm from, out there in the country like that.
Yeah.
And I'll say this: I don't think that there's not a house that you can go to that you couldn't go to in Cross and find a good meal. It's like it's such a
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a
yeah.
it's something that's it's a pastime, man. Like and I think for me, as stepping into this world, and I'm thinking about food, like I really really treat it sacred, man. And I have to shout this out because my mom. And don't tell her I said this, but my mom is probably the best cook that I do know. It's my mother, man, and I get this kind of honest. My mom.
Hi, Mom. He says you're terrible.
My mom actually worked for Food Lion for almost 30 years. Man.
Nice.
Yes, and so this is back in the day when Food Lion, when they had the hot bar. And
Yeah.
so I just remember people coming up to me when I was younger just saying, bro, like if your mom's not back there, bro, like I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? So my mom can really throw down, man. And so a lot of this I get kind of honest. My mom has even catered like some of the sports banquets at my
so
high school when I was
so
playing
cool.
ball. So and I was there helping her transport food. So I get this honest. My mom is a great cook, and both of my grandmothers, they were both great. My dad's mom actually, and I don't know if you've ever seen this spot, but my dad's mom, my grandma Patsy, she actually was the cook at Hill's Landing in Cross for 53 years, man.
Landing. I'm not immediately familiar with it, but I mean the name sounds exactly familiar.
So it's off of like Ranger Drive, and it's like the other place on the other side of it is called Mac Daddy's, but it's called like Hills Landing RV Park now. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
So my grandmother was the cook there for 53 years, man.
Wow.
53 years. That says a lot. And so growing up around her, Sunday dinners, things like that, I just grew up around a lot of people that can cook very well.
But also being proud of your food. So, I mean, a lot of white people, they're proud of what they just tried out that they read in Good Housekeeping or something. But I'm talking about these are like passed down recipes or something that they invented 52 years ago. They're damn proud of it,
Right.
and they've done nothing but absolutely perfect it, and then they stuck with what worked.
Dude.
And so then when you go back to Big Mama, you're going to get the same thing every
Absolutely.
time. So that's
Absolutely.
why it's just like when you taste something, being that taste and smell are the closest to memory, when you taste that thing or you smell that thing that smells like what you associate with grandma, Big Mama, anything like that, it's going to hit you. So when they go, oh my God, it's like grandma used to make, it's like mama used to make.
Right.
Because that's a big thing.
No, it is.
You know?
And it is.
And those personal touches are hard to like duplicate, like you're like, what are they doing? And it's like, oh, well, that's love. They always try to say that's love. That's soul baked into it and all this stuff, or that's love. No. You're definitely doing something. You got an extra shake of something. You got an extra of something going on. But I'll tell you, they're proud of it. They love it. They put their all into it, and it shows every
Bro,
single time.
And honestly, just being honest, man, like you can have all the bells and whistles, and it doesn't really, I mean, food truck, brick and mortar, whatever. If you're not taking that serious, that food, that dish, or whatever it is,
right.
if you're not taking it serious and you're not perfecting it and you're not consistent with it, you're not gonna do well, man. And I mean, that's probably not the popular opinion. And like I said, you see, I watch a lot of social media. I see these food reviewers. Some people give them a hard time or whatever. And I get it. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
a lot of people will say, hey, you're tearing down a business or whatever. But dude, like, I mean, like, let's take soul food for example. And I'm just going to start with that, just soul food, right?
Okay.
And that's kind of tricky because guess what? I think that when we're all searching for something soul food, right? We're searching for something that's a little familiar to what we grew up to. And I'll use
Right,
this as an example. Some people like their cabbage a little firm. Some people like their cabbage a little cooked out more.
Right.
So so if you're a soul food business, right?
Right.
I think you kind of got to play in between those balances because
Right.
you know what I mean? Because that's just what it is. So
Yeah.
it's
And that's selling. That's as a business.
absolutely
Right. Because
Absolutely.
like grandma, mom, she could get away with never changing it.
correct.
But she's not making a business out of it. So when
Correct.
you're making a business
yes.
and you're trying to dial in on nostalgia, you gotta.
yeah, and
So you're thinking these food reviewers may not be entirely in the wrong if they're comparing it to their experience growing
Correct.
up with the same food.
Yes, because it's kind of like that happy medium that you're searching for right there.
Right.
And I know that we talked about it. We talked about this in on one of our phone conversations. We talked about people coming together and being supportive.
Oh,
and
yeah.
doing different things like that. But bro, I'll tell you, man, and I have to be honest about this. I think the biggest. You think Kendrick Lamar and Drake had a beef? But I'm telling you, bro, the beefs are in the food industry, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's where it is.
I
That's where it is.
I was talking with a previous guy who I'm not gonna blow up his spot, but he has
Right.
he has a very specific dish.
Uh-huh.
And he said when he came on the scene, he was kind of like treated kind of like what the hell. But then somebody came to him and said the reason why everybody's kind of shitting on you is because you got something and they know it. And you got to keep that in mind. So like this, not to toot my own horn, but like I got something here.
Right.
So a million kids in this town will want to do a podcast or do a show like mine.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
I'll tell you where I got all the equipment. I'll give you the Amazon links to all of it.
Right.
But it's a lot of work.
Right.
And there's an element to it that would be maybe me that you're not going to have.
Right.
And that's not being cocky, that's being confident. But the whole thing is that people who are trying to mock me and all, I feel like I wanted to be offended, but it's like you're paying me the best compliment without saying a word.
Bro,
Because you want to do what I do, and that's fine. Now, can you do what I do? That remains to be seen. And that's where I got to just say, hey.
No, bro, I totally understand, and I'm glad that we get an opportunity to go down this rabbit hole a little bit because as me stepping into entrepreneurship and stepping into a lane like this, you got to stop and think. After COVID, the food scene blew up. Everybody and their mama thinking that they got a food truck. They doing dinners.
Everybody learned how to do sourdough because they had all the time to let the yeast yeast.
Absolutely. So you got to stop and think, man. It's a lot of competition out there, or whatever. But what I started doing is I started studying other entrepreneurs and started just hearing interviews from I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I love Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z. I love.
I think his wife's kind of pretty.
Me too. I think she's kind of
Yeah.
pretty too. But no, so I saw an interview with him, and I think this was on the Breakfast Club.
Gotcha.
As a matter of fact, shout out Charlamagne the God. Yes, shout out.
I
him.
went to your crystals over there in Orangeburg, man. Good stuff, bro.
Yes, and
Beautiful too, brand new, nice. The kids there know what they're doing. It was nice to have a good crystals experience.
Side note, man, Charlamagne the God is actually from Moncton.
Not Orangeburg, Walterboro.
Oh, you went
The
to the one in
Walterboro,
Walterboro,
yeah, the
So
Walterboro.
he's from Moncton. I grew up in Moncton. So
Nice.
like we know our families know each other.
Ah,
So shout out to him, man. But yes, so Jay-Z was on there and he said something in an interview on the Breakfast Club. He said, other people will look at someone else's success as their failure.
Now that I don't want to do.
But that's how but when you say you say like you said that your guy that had the dish, other people they knew he had it was a success.
Right.
But it's something in some spaces, man. And I'm not saying this is in everybody's fabric, but it is kind of sort of though, man.
Well, right, and he's still like me. He's still a booster. Still, I mean, I feel like this. I want this to be the scene within the scene. We all got to lift each other up.
Correct.
We all got to talk. That's what we do. I mean, a couple other people are going to come out with hot dogs things, and they'll want to come on here, and that's fine. But they're not going to do what you're doing. I mean, they're going to do something like what you're doing.
Right.
And I respect everybody in their own lane.
Correct.
Cool. But I'm telling you, like, for me, it's like in the podcast world, like, if you want to create a food review-y kind of, hey, knock yourself out. But I'm telling you, it's when the cameras stop rolling,
Correct.
You just have no idea what it takes. I mean, I have alarms set for every hour of my life to make sure I get this show done. It is a lot of work. I would love to make enough money to pay somebody to do half that stuff.
Right.
But
I understand, man. My whole dirt road grub, the whole thing. Man, there's so many people that reached out to me. Oh my God, man, bro, you playing with us, you teasing us.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, stop teasing us, man. Like you
teasing.
teasing us. But I'm like, bro, y'all don't know what it takes. I'm a one-man band.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've had great people. I've had great help. My mom, my sister, people that are friends of mine, that are close. But dude, to bring something like this to the general public, and see, that's the thing. That's the difference. Because you said it earlier when you're talking about making it a business bro.
Yes.
When you're talking about putting food out to the general public, bro, you can't half step. You can't cut corners. You know what I mean? You have DHEC, which is now the Department of Agriculture. There's so many particulars or whatever. And there's a lot of stuff that people don't know that they don't see. And that's why I say I share that same sentiment, because there's so many things that I've done just to even get to this point where I'm actually on the brink of having a partnership with a company that's full steam ahead.
Right.
Man, dude, the long nights, the days that I wanted to quit, wanted to give up and just be like, you know what, like this is not going to work. Like I'm thinking it's too much competition. And then, of course, we live in a society where people go with what's popular, not
Right.
even what's quality.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we
Exactly.
got to be real about that. We got to speak real about
It's in the comedy side too.
Yeah.
You got 1 million followers on Instagram, you're headlining the local comedy club. Somebody like me who probably made all those people laugh till half the drinks came out the damn nose, I ain't headlining because I got maybe like 400 followers.
Right.
You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
you know what's so funny? I reached out. Bro, I've been reaching out to all types of podcasts, and this is to your credit, man. I've reached out to all types of people trying to get on. I reached out to Black Effects Podcast, which is Charlemagne's podcast. That's his podcast company. I reached out. What's up, my brother? I reached out.
Hey, Charlemagne, when you come home,
What's up, man?
when you come home,
Come home. Holla at your boy.
take another 40 minutes
Yes.
south and come sit here.
But I reached out to. I reached out to Big Facts Podcast. But one of the people that I reached out to, and these people are all connected in that window, they told me I didn't have enough followers.
See,
I was like,
yeah.
wow. And I was like, and so, you know, as the person on the other end of and I DM these people. I cold DM these people in their inboxes, whatever. And I got that, and I was like, wow, like, so I don't get an opportunity because I don't have a lot of followers, and some of this, and people are manipulating followers, manipulating streams.
Oh, yeah,
bots,
you
all
can
kind of stuff
buy
like that.
yeah.
So sometimes the quality won't get out there because of that. And so
I would
had
rather
to bite
have
that bullet.
40 genuine likes on each video I put out, each
Right.
social media reel, than 7,000 followers and 2 likes, because that looks like bot shit. And
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want
Yeah.
it real engagement. And that's what they say when it comes to social media, when it comes to YouTube. It's like, do you have a consistent following? You know, because I have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, a lot. They subscribed when they liked the video. They said subscribe, but they don't interact.
Right.
But they also aren't going away. You know, they're staying. So I got 9,400 or something like that. And they're all been here for a freaking year. I'm not losing subscribers. They're just not engaging. But 100 and some odd views every episode. They're consistent. These people are consistently coming back. When I look at like my viewership, it's usually about 65 subscribed, 35 didn't. Well, cool. That's the good majority, because normally people check out your episode. It's only like 35% of your subscribers actually watch the newest episode. So I want consistency. I want to build a loyal fan base. Then the algorithm will be like, put this kid up.
Yeah. And you know, as
Kid.
as
This
as
half a
somebody
century old person up.
as somebody that that's in this, we're in this realm, and we've shifted to a space where everything is kind of content. You know what I mean? Everything
Yeah.
is based off of content.
Yeah.
So that's a reality. But I am one of these guys. I'm a realist at the end of the day. And I think that, even in my space as being a substitute coaching and all of that, everybody's not going to be Team Ben. Everybody's not going to be Team Coach Frank,
Sure.
Chef Frank, whatever. I get it. I understand that, man. But, it's just, like I said, I think that, I just really think that as people, man, and now you're going to bring the sociology out of me, because that's what I got my degree in sociology. I'm minored in psychology. So you're going to bring that out. But I think that, bro, like, how back in the day when you're in school, like, the person who always raised their hand to answer the questions, everybody's like, oh, he's a know-it-all, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, man. Like, I think we've kind of, even as adults, we've let that follow us. Like, some people make it hard for you to be cool or for you to be great at something, because, bro, I think we all strive for greatness in our own spaces.
Right.
But who has the discipline to set those alarms hour and hour for your show? Who has the discipline to go out here and cook this type of food 1,000 times and make it? Who has the discipline to do that?
That's the thing, as I've said it on many episodes before. I don't care if you're popular. Are you passionate?
Correct.
Are you passionate, and are you serious? Because that's the main thing. You're gonna do great things.
Mhm.
You're gonna blow up. And then they're gonna find my show through you. Unless I blow up first, and then they're gonna find you through my show. So in this first year, in this infancy of my show, Right now, this is what we're doing. We're
Right.
both passionate. We're both in separate lanes of the same hustle.
Right.
Whatever happens, we're married up.
Right. Bro, but you know what?
Like a beautiful set of flavors, like cayenne and honey, and we're married.
Bro, great, but not no, great point though, man. But I just think that people make it tough for you to be passionate, man, because it's so passionate. You know, I heard because I like Rick Ross. He's one of my favorite rappers too. But he said
Every day I'm hustling
yes,
and
yes,
hustling.
every there you go.
Mhm.
But he did a song where he was like. It did a song with Wale called Ambition. But Rick Ross's verse, he said, ambition is something in your veins. That's what he said.
Love it.
Everybody doesn't possess that, man. And you can't, and so, hey man, listen, I'm encouraging. I love the courage. I'm a coach. That's my job. You know,
Yep.
I motivate and encourage, you know, even when kids are down on themselves, even adults, I find myself coaching adults, even in this lane. So it's not that, you know, hey, it's not, you know, that I think I'm better than anybody or else or anything like that. No, I'm confident in my walk. I know what I'm doing off, which y'all don't see. And I stand on that.
Yep.
But I think people make it hard to be passionate. But bro, I thank you, man, for allowing me the opportunity to come on here and talk with you, man, and share this journey with you, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a popular, like, I don't have a lot of followers, you know?
Now that would be where we would likely end because we're sitting it close to the hour. But
Mhm.
I feel like we got to do a dog your way. So let's get that going on.
That's definitely.
And let's end with the dog your way.
All right. So now we're going to do it the dirt road way. There we go.
So now, a little bit of a time jump because we had to do some preparation. But as we said, we're going to get to the way he does it. You know the way Gleezy does it. When we get the way Easy does it. He ain't easy. The way Coach Sheffy do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like it.
The dirt road
The
way.
dirt road way.
Dirt road way. And now I'm going to take this opportunity
The way
to
Dirty does it.
to speak on that a little bit. So, you know, this whole brand thing is called Dirt Road Grub, right? And so now that we're partnering up with Gleezy, what I decided to do is kind of break Dirt Road Grub down into kind of segments because the actual goal is to eventually get into a brick and mortar. So what I'm going to offer is a Dirt Road Franks and Tings, not things, Tings. And that's a
Gotcha.
country thing. You know,
Oh, yeah,
that's
oh,
a,
yeah.
It's a country term. Dirt Road Franks and Tings. And so it will feature the Gleezy dogs done a lot of different ways.
Tings.
Tings. And Tings.
So now how we going to name these dogs? You got to call one of them your mom and them.
Yeah. Nah, man. So, and this.
How's your mom and them?
And my mom and them is hey, but you know, so I want to talk about that just a tad before we get out of here. So the whole Dirt Road Grub thing, that is just me. It was my way of paying homage to Cross and just my upbringing in Cross and all the people around me that were great cooks in Cross. And so Dirt Road Grub is definitely that's the hub, the umbrella of everything. And so that's where it all started. And that's where, you know, I began with Dirt Road Jerk Chicken. So most people who know me, you know, starting off way before the
So
hot dogs.
that's the chicken
Yes,
going on in
yes,
there, right
that
there.
is that is why you see that on the logo, the chicken
Gotcha.
there, because it started off from me making my variation of Caribbean or, you know, Jamaican jerk chicken. I call it Dirt Road Jerk Chicken. And with that being said, man, I want to present this to you, man, because you're a cool guy, man. But this is actually some of our handcrafted jerk sauce, in which we're calling Smackin Jerk Sauce. This is made by my little sister, in which yes,
Nice.
and so my little sister, you know, she's like one of the first PhDs in our family, and she got her.
Wow.
So that's really from a scientist is blending that up. You know what I mean? She got her PhD in pharmaceutical science.
Oh.
So, you know, so scientists is blending it up. And so, you know, we keeping it all in the family. Smackin Jerk Sauce. We got Snackin and Yakkin. So
And the smacking is spelled. Smacking is spelled SMAKKEN, like YAKKIN.
Yes, sir.
So when I get home, I'm gonna be doing some smacking and yakking.
And listen, and I definitely got you. We don't have this on, but I definitely brought you guys some of my Dirt Road Jerk Chicken back there as well.
Sweet.
And I'll just say this: it tastes good on fried things too. So give it a try on everything, man. It's probably
Done.
y'all be on the lookout. Smackin Jerk Sauce is coming. Dirt Road Grub, Dirt Road Franks and Tings, we coming. But so Gleezy, here's the thing: we did it your way.
That's right.
Now we got to do it the Dirt Road way. And so I just want to we're gonna do one of the dogs. This actually, and you're
So
gonna be the
did
honors there.
this with the artisanal
Artisanal, yes,
sausage roll.
correct.
And so I splayed one out like this.
yes, and
Now we only have one,
we only got one,
but
so
we're going to split it 4 ways.
yes. So we got a Gleezy, right? A Gleezy dog that we got butterflied.
Butterfly
We're gonna
up
start off
like
with
this
that.
bun.
Yes, sir. We're gonna start off with that. We'll have that over here,
You want this, man?
getting ready. Oh,
Now?
that was good.
I'm saying to press it down, you want to put some weight on it. You can put one of these plates on it.
Nah, we'll
No?
be all right. It'll catch what I need. But yeah, we got a split open Gleezy, right? And this is one that's special right here because this was one that I got when I was working at Sodexo on my lunch break, bro. I was just on my lunch break and I was just thinking about what can I make? So I actually took some croissants
Okay.
and actually French toast some croissants. So this is what we're getting ready to do for one of the dogs that is going to be featured, the Dirt Rollway. We're going to actually French toast this artisanal sausage roll. So, I think that this is definitely giving it a little pizzazz, just a little different spin on it. But by the time this episode drops, you will most definitely be able to get one of these the Dirt Roll way. So we're gonna do that there. Yes, sir. Wow, this is
wild.
yes, sir. So we're gonna give that another little flip there. I wish you know what? I did not bring my press.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
do-
saying.
I do have a press, but I did not bring.
And
that
we have
press.
one at the house too.
So, but we'll be all right because I got that temp. That temp is rolling. So while this is cooking up here, let's see here. Ooh, got a nice little jar of scissor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some scissor right
Some
there for you.
scissor.
Yes, sir.
So at least it's maple scissor, not
Yeah,
purple drink
it
scissor.
ain't that pretty. No, it ain't no. It ain't that. Regular scissor.
Was that created by your lab geek sister?
No, that is actually
Love
no,
you,
she-
girl. I'm just fucking with. I'm just messing with you. Lab geek. I'm just jealous because I ain't got a PhD.
Man, listen, man. Sis worked hard for that PhD, man.
No
She
doubt.
did. She got that from the University of South Carolina. Go Gamecocks.
Go
we in the game.
ahead.
Yeah, we
Go
go
ahead.
Gamecocks. But
We're
yeah,
more
man.
Gamecocks than Clemson here in my house.
Yeah,
My son wanted to go to Clemson. I think I'm more of a Gamecocks fan.
Man, listen, I'm still rooting for Shane Beamer. I hope my guys have a great football season this year. Coach, you know what I mean? Hey, you might need me as a recruiter or something, man. I might give y'all some hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? I get the best athletes. Come on now, Coach, holla at me, Shane Beamer. But nah, man, I'm definitely never rooting for Clemson. Sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep this thing here rolling here. No, matter of fact, let me see that tongue. I mean that spatula there. See where we at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She looks good. Let's see where oh, we might need to give her just a little bit more.
the attention, the caring, the constant checking up on. I mean,
man.
that's where it's at.
Yeah, bro,
You
you
know.
gotta put you know what I mean?
Because I mean, you got some people. See, this is the first time I ever had anybody cook on the show, and unless this stains the drop ceiling, unless this impermeates the drop ceiling, and then my landlord comes in and goes, "Dude, really? No. As long as we have, it works. I would love to have this going on again, man.
Hey man,
And
listen,
once you get it going on, once you're officially out there and doing your thing, and you get possibly that little podcast you want to get started up with your buddy in his backyard,
right?
come right back on, man.
Bro, I would
Come
love
right
to,
back
man.
on.
I would love to, just while we're waiting on this to get finished, man, just be on the lookout, man. Dirt Road Grub. I do have a show that I'm interested in doing. We're gonna title that the pregame meal show. We're gonna start shooting some episodes, and then also be on the lookout for maybe another venture with me and Gleezy. Possibly, that's a nice flip there. Possibly where we've kind of mentioned maybe having another food cart actually with Gleezy.
Nice,
So
nice.
stay on the lookout for that, man. You can find me. I am on Facebook, Frank Green on Facebook, Coach Chef Frank. You can find me there, and you can also find me on TikTok at Coach Chef Frank as well.
There you go.
I'm there as well. So we got some ventures, man. We got some ventures coming up. But let me I'm gonna add. We're gonna
A
add
little egg
a
wash.
little egg in there too. So, matter of fact, do I got somewhere to set that? Yeah, I do. I do. Got some
Oh
to
my
set that.
gosh, you see this? Do you see this?
We're gonna
He
add
put a little bit of egg.
yes. Add a little bit of egg to that. Just a little something, man, that we working with here. We had to improvise for where we are, but it's all good.
Sure.
It's all good. Just a little improvision there. Just a little improvision here. Scrambled egg there. I can use this too. Let's see how my Gleezy's doing. Oh yeah, Gleezy's good. All right. So we're there. Gleezy's good. Little scrambled egg here.
Oh,
Oh,
careful.
make sure we got that. Little flip there.
Because I don't think that's gonna flip and land on it
No,
like my
nah.
dog did earlier. I think that's gonna be catastrophic,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cry because
Come
it
on, man.
smells and looks amazing. You don't want to see a big man cry.
Come on, man. We good. We good. We good. We good. So, yes. So that is that there. We got that. Let me see. Oh, yeah. She's good. All right. So, this is one of the dogs that you will probably, by the time this comes out, you'll be able to get this here on there. So, we're going here with the French toast bun.
Okay.
Let's go inside with a little cheddar cheese there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go here. We're going to chop that up just a tad. Let's go eggs on top.
This is wild. This is wild.
Oh, yeah, this is just being a little, you got to think outside of the box, man. Like you said, you got to check in, the constant check in. The wise man told me in the country, hey, a little bit of time and a whole lot of love on your food there, buddy. That's a little
Telling
bit
you.
of time. A little bit more cheese on the top. We're here. And then we're going to top it off with a little bit of syrup here. Let's give it a little scissor.
Oh my gosh.
And I think that what I'll also do is I'll be able to offer the syrup as a dipping option as well too, for you to dip your dog in. But just something a little creative, just a little bit of the dirt roll way or whatever. And if anybody does want, we can pull a little syrup in here and let them dip it in there. We can put one inside the box or put a little syrup
Right,
in
I
there.
got one. I got two.
Oh,
3 cuts. Oh, yo. Don't leave me to Gleezy. Don't leave me out to Gleezy. All right. All right. So now, one.
oh yeah. As a matter of fact, let's give them a little syrup. Let's give everybody a little
All
syrup
right.
inside their
That's
box.
for Bridget. It's hot.
Hey,
It's hot.
I'll just give her a little syrup in there.
Okay. That one right there is you.
And she can dip.
This one right here.
She can dip the syrup.
This one would be you. You got
Okay.
you got your thing.
Yep. Hold on here.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this one right here
Yes, sir.
will be me. I want to make sure. Get me a new paper. I don't want any of that previous.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
got
want
plenty, bro. We got plenty.
Yeah. I
Shout
don't
out to
want the-
Gleezy, man. They sent us plenty of stuff here. Shout out to Gleezy.
Honey bunny.
Yes.
Oh, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but
Yeah, we sampling it down.
let's see.
And I got some.
It ain't pretty. It's sticky.
Got a
That's
little,
you.
got a little syrup here
Oh
for you. If
my
you need some more
gosh.
syrup, just to kind of sop it up in. Yes, ma'am.
This is craziness.
Already.
It looks amazing. I'll take a little dot. Oh,
Gotcha.
perfect.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw how he made it. So me showing you this cross section, you already know. You already know what all went into this.
This is where the dirt roll way meets the Gleezy way, man. Meets the Gleezy.
Tell you
dog,
what,
man.
we gonna hit hands.
Oh
because
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we
This
go.
right here is Coach Chef Frank's maple egg Gleezy and tings.
And tings.
Give me my glasses so I can throw them shits. Hand me my glasses so I can throw them shits against the wall. Oh my God, bro. Oh. No, man. This is getting done. Man. Unreal. That double smoked and then hit hard on that top
Yes, sir.
with the syrup. My
Yes,
friend. My friend. Man. That ain't just any ting. That is the ting.
That's all right. Dirt Road Franks and Tings, man. We coming, man. I appreciate you guys for having me on, man. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate you guys trying the food, man. This has been an amazing experience, man. For real. An amazing experience. An amazing
Let me tell you,
experience.
friend. Hands are a little sweaty,
Yeah.
but seriously, brother,
It's been an amazing experience, man.
I
I appreciate
swear.
you. I appreciate you.
you, thank you for just showing me some amazing food today. I mean, I'm quite speechless right now. That was fantastic. I would eat that any time of day, but that's one you eat at breakfast you feel absolutely great about. But I start off the day right. Wow.
Yeah. I appreciate, hey, man.
No, I'm gonna let that sit on my tongue. I don't even want to drink beer.
He didn't want to say.
I'm gonna let it sit. This here is Coach Chef Frank. Get it right. Don't ever forget it. There are big things on the horizon for this man. Like I said earlier, whether he is the reason you find me or I'm the reason you find him, this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Try his food. I know the jerk chicken's gonna be good. I know this sauce from his PhD sister is gonna be good. I know it all. Hey mom, hey dad, hey grandma, all the people who taught this man how to cook, you did it right. You did it right. Because this man's got it. And I love it, brother. You already said how to get you on the social media handles. Chef Coach Frank. Coach Chef Frank. Sorry,
Yes.
Frank Green. Find him on Facebook and TikTok.
Yes.
And that's it, man. Thank you for snacking and yakking with me today. I'm so happy that I don't have an episode to shoot for 2 weeks. So I can just remember this. I can live in this. You know what I'm saying? Because if I
Yeah,
had
man.
another episode after this, I'd be so upset.
Bro, I appreciate you guys, man.
Oh.
This has been an amazing experience for me as well. I appreciate you guys, man. And like I say, let's keep building, man. Let's keep building.
I feel it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for snacking and yakking
Yakking.
with us. I'll see you next Monday. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, follow, and share. And we'll see you back here next week for some more Snackin' and Yakkin'.